Hi guys, Steady Eddie here. Just a quick video to let you know that I have a book available. Yes, an actual paperback novel and also one of those Kindle things. They're both available on Amazon KDP. The book is called Go To Pattaya and the author is Edward Sweeney. I won't bother to put a link in the description because YouTubers are getting problems with putting links up these days. I just say that if you type into Amazon 5 Go to Pattaya, Edward Sweeney, then it will come up. And the price is, well, about the price of an average fish and chips, something like that. A very reasonable price. So, what is the book about, you may wonder? Well, just to make it clear, it has nothing to do whatsoever with that wonderful author called Enid Blyton. Just because it has the word five in the title, don't confuse it with that children's author. And whatever you do, don't buy it with the intention of putting it into your kiddie's Christmas stocking. My book is for adults and contains adult language and references. Anyway, to tell you about the book, it's a story of five scousers, as in young men from Liverpool, who take a holiday to that fun-filled, over-the-top, anything goes, full frontal knock and shop by the sea known as Pattaya, Thailand. Now, before some of you say, wait a minute, if that's fiction and it's no good to me, I need facts, information that's going to be useful when I go to Pattaya. Well, it is a work of fiction, but the characters are very real people, and as for giving information, I think it does. The information it gives relates to money, spending money, and how some people have realistic ideas of how much a trip to Thailand will cost, and other people have very unrealistic ideas. So the story begins when the lads meet a typical BS guy in a pub in Liverpool who gives them all the usual bull about how dirt cheap Thailand is and how you can live like a king on next to nothing. All the usual well-worn rubbish that you still hear from some people even today. Now, if you think back to when you first heard of a place like Pattaya, you are likely to have heard something similar. I know I did years ago, and I remember thinking, is it really that cheap? Well, the five lads in this story can't resist giving it a go, so they get their act together and head out to Pattaya for 3 weeks for the holiday of a lifetime. Unfortunately, the cracks in their friendship start showing, and this is why I think the book acts as a cautionary tale, especially to newbies. It shows that the guys who have a realistic attitude to spending and costs are the ones who will go on to have a good time and have no problems. But the guys who have an unrealistic attitude, believe in all these stories they hear about everything being dirt cheap, they're the ones likely to run into serious problems. And when guys run into serious problems in Thailand, the consequences can be very serious. There's enough farangs festering away in the Bangkok Hilton who are testimony to that. So basically, 5 Go to Pattaya is a cautionary tale that begins quite light-hearted but eventually becomes more dramatic. Have a look at it, see what you think. Remember, it's only the cost of an average fish and chips, and if you really like it, then I'll write you a sequel. Cheers!